Hello, good evening, everybody. It's Brian here of This Is What Brian Thinks Adventures. Happy late Sunday night, July 3rd, as well as early next day, Monday, July 4th of 2022. I thought I would like to make a very excellent, important announcement what is going on with me, and it involves me getting my new job issue well situated over the summer between the 2 months of this July and August of next month, as well as getting my schooling back on schedule at the end of summer holidays in the fall in September when the summer's over. But before I get into any of that, I have a very excellent, important announcement to make, so here goes. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to be dropping my resume off at the Safeway Garnell location on the south side. That's near our place first thing tomorrow, so I'm very excited about that. I'm going to go to bed nice and early right away so I can get up nice and early in the morning so I can get ready to drop my resume off there as well. In fact, I hope everybody had a very wonderful, safe Canada Day July long weekend over the first weekend of this July. And I'm very pleased to tell you is that I had a very wonderful July long weekend too, and so did my mom. I had the very wonderful opportunity to take the bus in the LRT to the Alberta Legislature for the annual Canada Day breakfast that has been postponed for the last 2 years due with the uncertainty. But I finally got to do it 3-4 days ago on the first Friday of first day, July 1st of Canada's 155th birthday. In fact, for those who would like to know, is that I had a very wonderful time there. I also went to the Visitor Center in the Edmonton Federal Building. I got a chance to film the ThyssenKrupp Northern Traction parking elevators, which you also have to have a key card for to access P2 and P3 when you're in the Edmonton Federal Building by Alberta Legislature. But the other floors that are still available are, I'm going to line up for you, are P1, B1, C concourse, and main floor. In fact, these ThyssenKrupp Northern Traction elevators with the blue lighting, it reminds me of Toy Story of Buzz Lightyear, like, to infinity and beyond. So that turned out to be a great day, and I also took the LRT continuing northbound from Government Center Station to Churchill Station to see any of the other Canada Day events going on as well. So I got a chance to do that as well, and I'm just noticed one of the elevators is being installed too for the new LRT Valley line that's opening this year as well. I'm very excited to see what the new low-floor LRT trains of the ETS LRT Valley line looks like later on this summer. And most importantly, I've also have some very exciting and excellent important announcements to say as well. Once I get my new job situated, I'm also going to be getting my school schedule back on track at the end of this summer of this September in the fall for the next year, upcoming next year 2022-2023 semester term after summer holidays of this summer in the fall. So I'm very excited for that as well. And I'm also looking forward to getting my self-refocused on getting my new job situated, getting myself focusing on my studies again at the end of summer and the fall. And likewise, I hope to go attend Soundwave at World Water Park at West Edmonton Mall again at the end of summer holidays in the fall. I still have my Soundwave VIP tickets that are still in my filing cabinet in my room. And most importantly, I just thought I would like to tell you is that I'm doing all the responsible things right now this summer over the 2 months of this month of July and the following next month of August is getting things back on schedule, as well as getting my post-secondary education college school schedule back on track over the next fall and next winter 2022-23 semester term. that will be after summer holidays, after the summer months of this July, of this month, and August of next month. And I'm also looking forward to attending K-Days again at the Northlands Park Edmonton Expo Center that had to be postponed for the last 2 summers because with the uncertainty. But, however, I'm very pleased to tell each and every one of you is that my YouTube video uploads of my adventures has been growing bigger and bigger. And once I get my new job situated, I will tell you all the exciting news about this on the next video. So be prepared for that one as well. And most importantly, everyone, I definitely really want to say is that it's been a year, since after my grandma passed away of terminal cancer last June, and my Auntie Hazel passed away with flesh-eating disease, and they're up in heaven looking down on me. So I had some very positive things to say about my Auntie Hazel during her funeral last summer. In fact, I got to use the bus on the HSR in Waterdown from my Auntie Paula's place to Aldershot Station myself last summer. So that really turned out to be a great day. And I also had the opportunity to take the GO train at both Aldershot Station in Waterdown in Burlington, as well as Oakville Station in Oakville, to Union Station in the downtown area of Toronto, of the financial entertainment district that I love and I still very well remember the same place, and it is still very familiar to me. And I got to ride the subway from Union Station to St. George Station a couple times. Had a wonderful visit to the Eaton Center. I also really want to say is that I had a very wonderful subway ride to Ossington Station and Dufferin Station on our Bloor trains a couple times. I was very responsible, very careful. In fact, of all the responsible things I did, my Auntie Paula, my mom, were very pleased with me how very careful I was last summer. And that's the reason why I can take the subway and take the streetcar in Toronto on visits to Eaton Center and still visit Ossington Station on our Bloor Danforth line that I love visiting the most. And I'm very wise and very careful there. How I watch out for myself, watch for other people all the time. And most importantly, remembering all the same and very wise, responsible things and the same rules I still know and remember of all. In fact, once I get my new job situated, I will be able to get my Hamilton-Toronto trip planned up this year in the upcoming year 2023. It's just that you might want to know is, this summer of this month of this July of this year, I'm holding off my Calgary Stampede trip for another 12 months till next July of 2023. So it's going to be a year, 1 week from now. So it'll be 53 weeks until I go for the following Calgary Stampede early second week next July of 2023, including the following summer of July 2024, as well as 2025 and 2026, including down the road as well. And most importantly, what's not going to change in between my new job and my school is that I'm still going to use our HSR buses in Hamilton, our old place in Ontario, where I was born and where I used to live for 10 years. I'm still going to do that on my visits again as well. Because the reason you might want to know is, most importantly, my grandparents and my Auntie Paula, as well as their peers, have seen me long enough. They've seen the way I respect other people, how I make very responsible decisions, and a very responsible difference is the reason I'm allowed to take the bus on the HSR in Hamilton on visits, and including our bus routes up and down the Hamilton Mountain, visiting old familiar places I know, including our GO bus and GO train on the GO Transit Lakeshore West Line and the Greater Toronto Hamilton areas, especially taking the subway at Union Station to visit St. George Station and using our Bloor Danforth line to visit Ossington Station a couple times, with a quick round trip to and from Dufferin Station because I followed all the rules last summer during the week of my grandmother and Auntie Hazel's funeral is the reason why I can go back again. And that's because I make a very responsible difference of all. In fact, I'm also this week waiting to hear a phone call from the manager of the H Mart Asian grocery store to see if they've made a decision about one of the candidates. So I'm listening for a phone call as well. In fact, last Monday, a week ago, I recently dropped off my resume at the commercial hotel Blues on White on the south side of Old Strathcona. That's not far from here and not far from our place. So I'm very excited to hear an excellent phone call from them as well. And before I go, folks, I'm very excited to say is that tomorrow morning before noon, I'm going to be dropping off my resume at the Safeway Garno. That's on the south side here of Old Strathcona, 3 blocks from here. So I'm going to get to that too. I'm going to get myself ready for bed and get up nice and early first thing in the morning. So I hope you all have yourselves a safe night. And before I go, everyone, I really want to say most importantly, I'm making the very most of this summer, of this year, applying at other job places that's not far from here, and also making the right choices too. And what makes sense for me to, on a few things, like A, what allows my post-secondary schedule and allows me to do my stuff, go to my entertainment stuff, and also planning my trips in between as well. So that's why you may want to know is I'm temporarily holding off another 53 weeks to go to Calgary for the next Stampede in July next summer of next year in 2023, as well as the following summer after of 2024, 2025, 2026, and beyond down the road as well. So there'll be lots of time for that too. So this is actually the right time for me to get things well back on schedule over this summer, as well as getting my schooling back on track over the fall and next winter and the upcoming spring. So this is plenty of time as well. YouTubers, I really want to say thank you for this very excellent, important announcement from me. July 4th of 2022. Have yourselves a great day tomorrow, everyone. Stay safe as well. And before I sign off, I hope everyone is going to have a wonderful first week of this July of this summer. Because, like the kids have been out of school for a week, and, just the other day, I also did a YouTube video of the brass tactics on Canada Day as well. So I hope you YouTubers look into that as well. I'm also still going to do my elevator trip videos. I'm still going to do my bus trip videos here on ETS as always during the day. And also visit Strathcona County, Sherwood Park, and I'm still going to visit Calgary for Stampede in July next summer of next year in 2023. But what my mom has said to me, there could be a possibility I may go for a day or two later on the third week of this month of July, or the last week of this July, or sometime in August of next month later on this summer, or sometime after either the first 2-3 weeks of September and the fall month, depending what my new work availability is going to be like, and depending what my school is going to be like as well. Have a great evening, everybody. Thank you for this very excellent, important announcement. July 4th of 2022. I will see you on the next video. Have a good night, everyone, and have yourselves a very wonderful day tomorrow, the beginning of the new first week of this summer of this July, of Monday, July 4th. July 4th of 2022. Have a good night, everyone. Stay safe and healthy. Thank you for listening.